talk to them. Hey, an uptown girl, yeah, and a downtown girl, yeah. Life story, life story. I said an uptown girl, life is different from a downtown girl. Hey, I said an uptown girl, life is different from a downtown girl. Hey, because an uptown girl have no clothes to wear and enough money to spend, yeah. I said she don't have to worry at all, because life to her is no problem. She just go to school and learn the golden rule. No man can take up a fool, cause her mother or her father already.
Yes, this is Carmichael from Orgernizing, Jamaica, letting you know that it's that time again. The live conversation show with your host, General Culture. On this program, you don't know, we just keep on relax and hold our reasoning. Yeah?
Because the downtown girl have no food to eat and no money to spend, yeah. She's living in a one-room apartment with a bag of children. Man pictures, then them refuse. She is always abused. Her life in jeopardy. Oh Lord, her life ain't easy. A downtown girl, yeah. A downtown girl, yeah. A downtown girl. Life is different from a uptown girl. Yeah. An uptown girl, yeah.
Gonna play one more, and then I'm gonna call my guest, Conroy Smith.
Life is different from a downtown girl.
These are artists
onto this third generation.
who made reggae music exciting,
The special dedication.
but for some reason,
Generation.
they never got their respect.
These are them sick of them sad and them love the love that I've given to them. Hey, it seems
He
that
has got a lot of things to say.
them love
I
the
do believe he wants to get a whole heap of things off his chest.
hey, an uptown girl, yeah. An uptown girl, yeah.
Conroy Smith.
Downtown girl, life is different from a downtown girl.
That's it. That's all. Read it.
Track entitled Sugar Me. Who remembers this one? Walter King, Jerry Stable. Conroy Smith. This track, particularly for me, brings back so many sweet memories.
Over 20 million people right now. I interview live.
The next sound you hear will be me trying to make a contact with Conroy Smith via Skype.
all the listeners in the UK and around the world. You are tuned into Reggae Wave Radio. You are listening to the live conversation show with the Taste-Star General Culture himself. The show that informs, educates, and entertains. So don't you touch that dial. It's the live conversation show with the General, Taste-Star General Culture.
Yes.
Could you just turn the music up in the background for me, please?
Yes, yes.
Maximum respect, my brother, and it's an absolute pleasure to have you on my show today. Greetings.
Greetings in the name of Kidamar Empire Selassie, His Majesty. Joe Rastafari. It's much love and respect, and my brother. You don't know.
Yes, my brother, and it's, after connecting with you this week and having a couple of words with you, we spoke for nearly about 2 hours. You'd never believe it, the first time we spoke.
Well, as we say, it's an honor that I reach out to the eye, and as respect to that, you see it.
Just bless up all my listeners who might be logged in right about now. Just bless up everybody logged into Reggae Wave Radio.
Well, blessings to all your listeners and all the fans who keep track of Conroy Smith career throughout the years. Much love and honor and respect to them who support me. Whether you listen to a song, buy a CD or whatever, you buy a vinyl or anything you bought, put it into Conroy Smith. Yeah, you have much love and respect to the people, them, for real.
The very first time that me and you spoke, and hearing the passion from your voice and a lot of things that you did go through. But I wanted you to take, our listeners, and pretty much even I want to go on this journey. And although that I've learned a lot from you over the last couple of days, what I want you to do for me is just take us on a journey of where it all began, from the very, very beginning. How did you get into music?
Well, it's a long road, It's a long road and hard work and dedication. Well, from a tender age, from Jamaica, Montego Bay, Jamaica, I first started as a youth, from like 5, 6, 7 years old. You know what I mean? I started out as a toddler, and used to sing on that song named Observer. One of my cousin, my first cousin, was the selector on the sound, and that's how I first started to get around the music. You know what I mean? Cause he normally, through my mother was so strict and things, she wouldn't. After certain hours, I have to be inside of the house. So he was the one who vouched for me, to take me out quite a few times with him, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's how I really got the experience. And there watching him selecting the sound and a lot of local entertainers used to perform, at times, and I don't know, for one reason, one night I was there, and every artist already performed and the mic was just there. You know what I mean? And I took the mic up and start but it was the late part of the night. So, but I started, and they after that, it's the response I got, it was great. So it's people, the youth, them start to weep. You know what I mean? So, after that, I followed up, and they gave me a name. Them start calling me Midnight DJ, cause at first I used to DJ. Recognized from that stage that there was a talent, so I keep up with the trends of it, and so far I did little concert, school concert, and in my community they used to have like a competition, a beauty competition, like a Miss Canterbury. What was the name of the program? So
Okay.
I first performed on that show. It was like a big stage show. Like hundreds of people will show up every year. It's a year-to-year thing. So that was one of my first expose I really gotten at that time. You know what I mean? Then from there, my sister now she went to this high school in Montego Bay, Moby High. So she used to pass her common entrance. So that high school every year they had a year-to-year celebration for the school where they bring down like artists from Kingston, like young artists, like young teenager artists that got famous in the early stage. They would bring down that year. They bring Nadine Sutherland, Jonah Tucker, which was famous at the time.
Oh.
So they brought them down to perform at the concert. So my sister got me a gig on the show. So that was when now I really show my true talent, you know what I mean? And I did so well because that age and stage I had like about 6 or 7 original songs that I've written. You know what I mean? So even the bands, they was amused about the whole, like they must say, wait, this little youth, you know what I mean, the type of music I'm singing, them like amazing, and I say, yo, you know what I mean, and the type of beat, because everything was so original, you know, by the melody that I'm singing, it was so original that they had to take time to learn the chords and everything and put it together. So not in Sutherland, after I had the performance was so great, and she came backstage and she was like embraced me and hugged me up, and she was like, oh man, you have a beautiful voice, and you know what I mean. She said, what I'm doing down here is in the talent, you know what I mean. So anyway, she invited me to Tough Gang, which Bob Marley was her manager at the time. Tough Gang used to manage her. So she invited me there, so I could come there and ask for her anytime, you know, when I feel like I want to. It took me a while, you know what I mean? It took me a while until I finally went to Kingston and went to Tough Gang. And I met Bob. Because the day when I went, Bob was there. You know, I saw him, he was playing football, he was playing keeper in the front of the yard.
So we must be going back to the 80s, early 80s, right?
Yeah, that was before he died, you know.
Right.
That was like the first time I saw him like up close like that in my life. I mean, I saw him like probably 2 or 3 times performing on Reggae Soundsplash. Because Reggae Soundsplash, the first Reggae Soundsplash was normally they had it in Montego Bay. That was the first place.
Right.
In Jamaica they used to have Reggae Soundsplash yearly. So that's where I first saw Bob.
Right.
And the first time when I went to Reggae Soundsplash and I listened to Bob, that Bob like captivated my mind because his lyrical performance for one, and his spiritual, the spiritual soul feel of how he's singing the music. You know what I mean? Because on one occasion I saw he was singing this song. I don't remember exactly which song he was singing. I think it was not until the society and destiny superior. I don't know, remember the title of that song, but that was the song he was singing, and I actually saw tears coming down his eyes, right, in the mood of singing, and that's like, it even me got emotional at the time and start cry, because I say, yo, but at the time, Jamaica people never really, they couldn't really hear the guy, you know what I mean? They couldn't hear the things he really trying to say and trying to get his point across, you know what I mean? Which eventually, you know, people know, like now they start recognize that and think. But, you know, when I met him, you know, me and him spend the day and he might reason with me and show me certain things, and he tell me a little about him life, I know, when he started out, and, you know, he explained to me, you know, to be a musician is a lot of work and dedication, you know what I mean? He even took me up in a little part where he said that's where we go to and meditate and wrote a lot of his songs. You know what I mean? A little seclusive spot. You know what I mean? So, you know, he illustrate to me that him have a piece of sponge underneath the studio board when later, that's how him sleep. And as him rise in the morning, if him rise with an idea, the first thing him turn on, I'm studio board. You know what I mean? Because him can't make this little idea in the middle of the leave. You know what I mean? So it makes sense. Because him say as a tradesman, you need a tool to perform, to work. Because if a person call you for a job, to do a job, and you don't have the tool to work, how you gonna do the job? You can't do the job. So him say, as an artist, his biggest moments at the time was to own his own studio, recording studio.
Right.
Which he said that's what he did. And that's how really, when I think about the whole thing, that's how Bob really got his own independence to really pursue such a great work and such a great art in his own art form, to really bring across reggae music to the level where he took it. You know what I mean? Because, as I said, remember, anything that's unusual, it's strange, and it have to open eyes, or after you have to take a second listen. Because when you hear a strange sound, you know what I mean, it becomes interesting to anybody, or anything at all, anything strange you hear, you get interested in it after a while.
To be able to captivate.
Right. So Bob, I respect Bob Marley as a messenger, as a great person who came to take the music to the level where he took it, based on the fact that it was his job, as I said. You know what I mean? There's a lot of singers, yes, was there in Jamaica, and Bonnie and Peter Touch and Ken Boot and other singers, but that was his specific appointment. You know what I mean? For him.
Yeah.
You understand what I say? Because a lot of times, even though I hear some people have conversation about Bob, and them discuss about Bonnie and this and that and all type of thing, and when I try to explain to them, say, listen, every person here on this planet have a role to play in them life, right? And no human being wears the same fingerprint. So every man have a special role that them play, and you cannot deny a person or take away that from a person. You know what I mean? Because if you get a gift to do something, nobody can stop you from doing it. You gonna do your work.
So true.
You know what I mean? So at times when I hear people talk down, I don't care whether they must say Bob, I know him white and all type of thing. That don't really matter. I don't see the difference of you learning knowledge and understanding about life itself. And I see terrible black people in the world. as well as I say terrible white people. I say beautiful white people, beautiful black people. Right?
Yes.
So, as I said, the music, to me, well, from there, when I met Bob, that was the last time I really saw Bob, and he said when he was going away on a tour, when he comes back, me and him could have do some work.
Yeah.
But he never made it. You know what I mean? Because after that it was history. Well, I went on from there, and I went amongst Youth Man Promotion.
Okay.
You understand? Sugar Miner sound. I had a sound before that, before Youth Man Promotion, a sound named Capricorn, which was it was a sound named Capricorn.
Right.
That was a song now who I was gotten introduced by my sister to a guy. She used to talk to this guy, and the guy family owned the sound, so that's how I got around them. And that song based in Linstead. So they start bring me with them on various parties and stuff like that, and then I start performing the sound, and that's how I really start make a statement at the time in Jamaica before I even professionally did a recording. You know what I
Do
mean?
you remember the song itself?
The song?
Yes.
Well, I used to sing a lot of songs.
That particular song that you're talking about, you remember it?
Hey, Mr. Music Man.
Sing a bit of it.
Hey, Mr. Music Man, please don't play me this song, 'cause I don't have no one in this land. Can't you see that my love is gone? I don't have no one at all. I'm alone in this land. Well, I mean, it was, to be honest, I don't even remember all the lyrics of that song, but you know, that was a song that I used to use at the time, and used to make a statement. Then, as I said, Youth Man Promotion now with Sugar Mine, that's how I met Pinchers, Tennis, Courtney Melody, and Tony Rebel,
Right.
Daddy Freddy, Color Man, you know, a whole heap of artists that I met at the time and Youth Man Promotion. So we used to travel like to the countries and perform. You know what I mean? I remember many nights we're on the road, and after we work and everything, I supposed to get paid. Sugar My brother now was the person who used to manage the sound. He was the road manager, you know what I mean? So
Right.
he was the one to collect the money and supposed to pay us. Well, it's a long road, but I mean, to me, it's like it was an experience and a fun at the same time, because, tell you the truth, I wasn't even care about that. I didn't even care about the money at the time.
Yeah.
I just like the experience and the learning process, and loving the music and loving to just want to sing. You know what I mean? But pleasure man, I collect the money and missing for days. I nobody can see, but every man is hungry.
Like an apprenticeship for you guys back then, wasn't it?
Eh?
It was like an apprenticeship.
Well, yeah, definitely. You know, I mean, to me, that part of reggae music, I don't think we're gonna get it back. You know what I mean? Because, as I said, you know, everything move ahead, and you know what I mean, new things, new generation of youth, and modern wise, modernly, and you know what I mean, everything get modernized, and we're not gonna expect so well things are gonna stay the same or stay at the one spot. You know what I mean? Changes have to make.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I mean, the changes, the changes now that I saw now I wasn't expecting this type of changes. You know what I mean?
Well, before you get into that, let me ask you, when you look back at your musical career from day one till maybe before the changes came in, what is it you learned from that era in time? What was it you learned?
Well, I learned love amongst artists, and I but then I see the appreciation where people used to appreciate love music more and love it. When I say love it, it's like people used to react to the music with more feelings, with more compassion, more and more people like you would normally find more classical people. I mean, I'm not saying like right now you still don't have people of that sort still interested in the music, you know.
Yeah.
But the people them know that they're only interested in it for one thing. Those people, when I met them back then, they have more interest of loyalty then.
Right.
You know what I mean? And to contribute to it more in sense. You understand?
Yeah.
And I think that Bob plans for the music because if you look on his contribution and the things then what he built, right, in the supporting of the music.
Did back then, but all of a sudden it's like nobody heard about Conroy Smith, and I think it must have been maybe after Body Basics. That was it. There was nothing more. What happened to Conroy Smith around about that time?
Yeah, you're right. You're right. What really happened is that, you know, they robbed me and shot me back in Jamaica.
In Jamaica?
Yeah, and I got shot that it fractured my lungs.
What year are we talking about?
That was like around 89, 90.
No wonder.
Yeah. So that slowed me down a lot. You know what I mean? Because
What was that in aid of?
huh?
What was that in aid of? Why did that happen?
Well, it's out of it's just grudgeful and envy, and as I said, it's the same youth who me. I was the one who look out for them in the community. You understand?
Yeah.
Because I used to do a lot for the community. I used to keep free concerts. I used to give away school books, uniform and pencils and all these things to the children. You understand?
Yeah.
And that was what, Kingston 10.
Right.
You understand? And then it's like, I don't know, but I used to tour. Me, Pinchers and Major Mackerel, Super Cat, Admiral Bailey, Ninja Man all the time, and Ninja Man tour. And each time we had a tour, I would take my money, my hard work money, and buy barrels and buy, go to the 99 store them and buy these things and ship them off down to Jamaica. Even at some point, Pinchers was saying to me, he said, boy, he's a man, you're hard of the artist, but hard of them things there. And I say, well, I mean, you know, I see that to me, right?
Yeah.
To me, it's like I came from the slum, right? And I didn't have anything. You understand? And when I leave there, I leave a lot of other people who going through the same situation. You understand? So I know that God cannot take everybody out of the community and turn them into a millionaire. It's not everybody in the community have a talent or get a gift of a talent to do something progressive.
I'm with you.
So I feel to my views on life itself, I feel that when a person out of whatever ghetto came up from his or her talent, I think it's for a reason.
Yeah.
Right? And I think that it's only right for you to give back. Right? Because I'm not saying that you have to, you know what I mean? But I think it's only right for you as a person to show appreciation or give back to knowing that, as I'm saying, who feels it knows it. Right?
And that's the most important point that you have to remember, is that your upbringing and your experience will dictate what you feel you have to do for maybe your community or your family, right?
Exactly.
But anybody who hasn't been in that situation, that really didn't feel that experience, most probably would struggle with what you're saying in terms of giving back to the community.
Exactly. That's why I said you could never blame a rich kid. A kid who was born rich, grew rich, have the experience of that's all he knew.
Yeah.
You cannot blame him to thinking that looking towards him to go into the ghetto and do good for the ghetto.
Yeah.
He had no experience of sort. So it have to take a person who been there. You understand? That's why when Bob came up, Bob went back into the ghetto and build him empire. Him build a studio where he knows say yes, it could serve the community.
Yeah.
And other things what he used to do. Which I know that them not really meant enough things. You know what I mean? But as I said, you know, I think that if you get a gift from nature, any person, any human being on this planet, right? And you get a gift just naturally, and you use that gift because remember you get it from God.
Yeah.
Or from Allah, whoever the people want terms it, whatever who people praise. I mean nature. I'm talking about nature. And you got that gift from nature. I think that you owed, right? It's your responsibility to give as much as possible you can.
Yeah.
You understand? Just like I would look at it. Let me illustrate a simple method as a cane walk, a mango walk, a banana walk. Why these things grow in bundles and grow in multitude? Because it's to feed a multitude of people.
Right.
You understand?
Yeah.
One mango, when you see a mango tree, you know you don't only see one mango grow on the tree.
So true.
it grow mangoes, a lot of mangoes, thousands of mangoes, right? Exactly, and that's nature. So that's my philosophy on life itself. I'm not counting out human being because human beings think that they are different and try to always separate themselves from trees and fruits and the birds and the bees and all these things, right? The bee make honey for just what? One person. Everybody can enjoy the honey.
Yeah.
What the bee make. If you get the whole essence of what I'm trying to say.
I do.
You know what I mean? So a lot of these artists, what I say, I make millions and making the millions and put it in their pocket and a muggle and show off and flash on people and things say it's their money. It's not theirs. That's what I want them to know. You understand? The money is not for you. You make the money because you get a gift, as I said, from nature. And you are a chosen person. If you feel what I'm saying, you are a person who nature chosen for that part of your life. And give you a responsibility. You know what I mean? And the fact that you came out of nothing and become successful to something, you know already. So it's your job to go back because you are there. And you came from there to here. Now you have it in your position to do for those people that you left behind. Why not doing it? You know what I mean?
So let me play devil's advocate right now, yeah?
Yes, my brother.
Anybody who might be listening right now that might be saying you're just vexed because you never made the money and they made the money, what would you say to those people?
No, I made a little bit of money. I made no only for money. But the money what I made, I gave back a lot of it. You understand? That's why I'm probably in the situation I'm in right now at this moment. If you feel what I'm saying.
I do. You get back to the community.
Yeah, of course. It is not a lot. I wish I'd made a lot where hey, I would do more. You know what I mean? And as I said, it's never too late for a suffering. Because
what was it about the era in time? And there's so many artists that I've spoken to who have become great friends of mine, and we speak at length, and everybody seems to have the very same story, which I believe might be related to you also in terms of you would voice for all these producers. And I mean, there's a number of tracks in my possession with Conroy Smith, original sound, Dangerous, Sugar Me, Love Affair, Uptown Girl, the list goes on. And again, it's like you still never get your ratings, but at the same time, the royalties that should be coming to you, is it coming to you?
No.
Your answer is going to be no, you see?
No.
What's it about that time in era? How comes at that time and space, you would be making this kind of money?
I mean, I wasn't educated to the business part of the music at that time. Right? I did not have the full understanding of that part of it.
Right.
And the people them who had I had did business with, you know what I mean? They knew, but they knew and them realized I don't have a clue. I was a dunce to it. So they just took the advantage. That's all they do. You know what I mean? Because as I said, it's just greed and selfish. You know what I mean? And every man I look out for themselves, and once money involved, and if a person find a way where he can beat over the head, him beat it. You know what I mean? And up until this time, I still my songs, which I know I'm the original writer for all of my songs. I still not get no royalties for them.
If you had one word that could sum up the people that did this to you, what word would it be?
I was sent as a messenger from the Most
Well,
to
as
descend
I'm saying,
into the depths and the bowels of hell.
I leave everything in the hands of God Almighty.
And ascended back
You know
to
what I mean?
earth to deal with the
Because
perverse of dirty money and
them say unfair game played twice.
Listen.
And the seed that is sow and the seed you will reap. You know what I mean? Now that they figure that them have all of the fun here on earth and did and justify things to other human beings and figure say they're gonna escape. Them can't escape. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, them a lot of them right now I send them grandchildren and children, I send them children at college after my hard work and sweat and my voice. Right? And I live lavish lifestyle after my voice. But I wish them the best. Because we will meet in the next life. You understand? I tell you, me and them will meet up in the next life. But hey, but I mean, as I said, no, you know, money is a part of our lives, and yeah, we need money to get by and to survive and to do certain things. But right now, I don't think that no human being on this planet can make me lose my soul because of money. If you understand what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I already lived my life, and 47 years now I've been here on this planet. And get to this far, to this distance now where I reached. My 2-year-old daughter, I had a 2-year-old daughter that died. Right? At the age of 2 years old. She had cancer in her liver and died and passed away. And she was innocent. You understand? She hadn't done nothing. And she just part to come and gone. And so I that alone show me that every day I wake up and I have to give thanks and praise to the Most High that I still have life and still can have the chance to do something positive. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And right now, as I said, you know, the money what them figures them rap from me, and they must live them lifestyle out by. Hey, it's all good.
So is this still too late for you to recuperate what is yours?
Well, it's not too late enough because me have some money in England for collect right now as we speak. But I'm the only person who can get it because they not releasing it to nobody else. The artists themselves have to come and get the money. You know what I mean? Because even I'm Dangerous, I don't know, a group named I Am from Europe. They did a remix with Dangerous.
Okay.
And they sell triple platinum.
Wow.
And they never consult me or anything.
Right.
A rap group from America, from here, did it. Name Carl Mega.
Right.
They did it over them. Carl Mega and Vibes Cartel did it over. They never contact me. You understand? So there was no clearance. I'm not getting them. I mean, I don't know if the producer had anything to do with it.
Right.
Because from my experience, what I learned is that the producer sold Dangerous to 4 or 5 different companies.
Right.
You understand? I know that VP is one of them that he sold it to. And I think Mr. Palmer in England is one of them. Green Sleeve.
Yeah.
Right? So up until this time, my thing is out there. Then this bird boxer, I forgot his name, from Europe. He used to use Dangerous as his theme song.
Are you talking about Lennox Lewis?
No, not Lennox Lewis, the next one.
Okay.
The next one. And he used to use Dangerous as his theme song.
Right.
So I have, as I said, Body Basic went #1 too. And that song, I wrote that song. Even up at the Mad Cabra part, the DJ part of the song. I'm here write the song.
Okay.
Because the song I wrote the song for me.
Right.
But he was in the studio at the time. And, he heard, the vibes, and he was like, yo, I like that and thing. And he must say, yo, I combine a thing for it. And I say, yeah, man. I'm just write the whole thing, theme part, and you know what I mean? That's how it went.
Let's refresh ourselves on that particular track. If people remember that particular track, Body Basics, it was a huge hit here in the UK.
Yeah.
Absolutely astronomical. And I'm going to just play a few parts of it. Take a listen.
Watch out, but she fatty, Conroy.
Do you remember this?
Fatty, but me tell the girl, man, sweat up. Conroy, watch a Conroy, talk to them. Fat girls, they say you're in trouble. Fat girls, they say you're in trouble. You're in trouble. They say you're too fat. You wrong up on that, you're too fat. Hey, I'm the remedy for that. Too fat. You wrong up on that, you're too fat. Here is a remedy for that. You me telling Papa, watch this now. The body basics for the fat people. You get too fat, you know you ain't a problem. The body basics for the fat people. You get too fat, you know you ain't a problem. You can be quarter fat, you can be half fat. And you know so you can one fat. Take me advice, not be too fat. Cause if you're too fat, you know you are gonna drop black. Slim girls, them are gonna come on this spot. That time you know so you carry your flop at the basics. With the fat people, them when you're too fat, you know you're in a problem.
That was a huge hit back in I do believe it was the early 90s, right?
Yeah, it was that.
What kind of memories does that bring back for Conroy Smith?
I mean, at the time, I'm trying to reach out to the people who are overweight. You know what I mean? I'm trying. I mean, you don't know about rebellion. Look for the fat girls about rebellion. I said, boy. But it wasn't nothing to as I said, you have good and bad criticism in it. So it's how a person can deal with it. You know what I mean? It wasn't nothing negative. You know what I mean? We are trying to illustrate something and try teach at the same time. Try to educate the people and say, hey, not like your health. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, your health is more important than anything else. You know what I mean? Because if you can wear nice clothes and drive nice cars and live in a decent house and all of these things, but if you don't have the health to enjoy it, you're not gonna enjoy it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So it don't make no sense. I mean, so you have to take care of your health.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that song was just a health promotion, productive thing where, I try to educate the people.
That's how you look at it.
Yeah.
To redeem yourself, my brother.
even Uptown Girl. Yeah. I got cussed out and I got
describe their lifestyle.
The Downtown Girl, they cursed me out wicked one time. Them attacked me. I did a performance downtown. And downtown Kingston, and I tell her, the girls them attack me bad. Mainly to the party, I say, the downtown girl have no clothes to wear. And I tell her, well, I mean, as I said, I'm just a part of nature who observe and create things, and I just like to create my own views and life, you know what I mean? So all of my music, them there's significance to them. You know what I mean? My music them is not ordinary. You know?
So I tell you what, let's just try to fast forward in terms of the time or the point at which you got shot. What happened to Conroy Smith from that point when you ended up in Jamaica? What happened between that point where you got shot to where you ended up in the US?
Well, that slowed me down a lot, and I end up leave Jamaica because, as I said, I got a little edgy and a little fright. You know what I mean? By the whole incident. You know, I'm saying that, you know, after I did so much for the youths and for the community, the same man them in the community, you know what I mean, conspired and did that.
It's so sad because, like I say, you know, there's a couple of artists that I've been interviewed in the past, like for instance Clement Tyree, right down to Chuck Turner, who also revealed that he got shot and he ended up in America because he feared for his life. In terms of what happened to you and many other artists, what is your take on it in terms of being valued as a product of Jamaica?
It's just as I said, you know, it's just some bad apples, you know. You understand? You just have some people just can't tame. And I'm not gonna judge all the youths, because I say you have decent youth who grew up in a Jamaica and they grew up with manners and respect. And as I said, I personally, to be honest, I came from the ghetto, but I've never participated in no negative force in my life, all of my life as a youth growing up. Right? I've never hurt no person, not even animal physically. You understand? I never involved in anything violently with no person. You know what I mean? I don't know why it worked like that or why that, but that wasn't my cup of tea then in my life. My main focus, as I said, as a youth, when I first recognized that I had a talent, that was just my whole focus. As when I leave school and realize that yes, there's a talent, and that's the only thing I was working on to get over and to get by. You know what I mean? And that's all I know at the time was music. Even up to the time when I went to Kingston to live, and you know, at times, you know, I used to go to certain areas, and you know, a couple of you might see me, and a few times some you might come at me certain ways. You know, like they must say, boy, yo, artists here make money, you're supposed to give me some money, and I say, yo, you know, I never had no fear, because I conversate with them and I made them know, say, yo, what you talk about? It's not every time I can go on, but go on when I can, when I have it. Sometimes I don't have it. You know what I mean? And I mean, on a need for get a job, or I gonna do something progressive, or get a trade or something. You understand? And that was my ideas of reasoning with a lot of youth. You know what I mean? Now I realize that the whole Jamaica are youths. Everybody want to be entertainer. Everybody want to be dancer. Everybody want to be designer. Right? So I'm asking the question. I did an interview a couple months back, and it's the same thing I try to figure out. You know what I mean? Oh, you figure say every youth, what happened to agriculture? What happened to carpentry, mechanic, mason? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What? All right. The people that runs the system in Jamaica, like the sanitation, the people that work at the light, and the people that work at the water, the market, and all these places that govern the country. If these people get old and die, who's gonna be there to replace them? You get what I'm saying?
So that can be attributed to or related to the breakdown of family values.
Exactly, because nobody don't want to feel it. Nobody don't want to go back to school to study for these things. Every youth now, you see, no youth don't want to do none of these things. Everybody want to be is one focus. Them a focus. A man want a dancer, entertainer, DJ, fashion designer, DJ, play up on the radar. Them want something of to do with entertainment. So what I'm telling the rest of areas in our country.
That's very true. But
also,
there's a side of me and a part of me that will always say that there are less opportunities for the underprivileged. Are you with me?
No, listen.
In terms of monetary way of moving.
You know that I couldn't say that because when I was growing up, right?
Yeah.
We had so many different opportunity to everything, to tailoring. I used to when I was going to school, you have all these choice, tailoring, wood mechanic if you want to learn that trade, if you want carpentry, if you want, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Right? I had that in Jamaica. So I don't think that Jamaica took that away from the youth. It's still there. It's just that these generation of youth don't want to. If you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Because you cannot, one thing you have to remember, if you're born poor, there's nothing you can do about it. If you get what I'm saying. You born in poor is not your fault. Right? You just born poor. And you grew up in a community, your parents bring you here and you realize that once you have overstanding and start learn and recognize where you're at in life, you have to just make a choice and make the best of it.
Yeah.
You understand? And try to do something progressive and productive. You cannot just figure say, because the system and the government and all these things. Yeah, I know so that the politics down there is eminent. And there's a lot of garbage and a lot of injustice and whole heap of illegal things are going on here in the government. But as a youth, you cannot stress yourself about the government. You have to think about you and where you want to be and where you want to reach for a couple of years, or when you come out of school and leave school, what you plan. If you get what I'm saying.
Certainly do. Yeah.
But it's just how I view the Jamaican youth, them. They just have a thing about them where, as I said, it's just envy. You know what I mean? It's just envy in them, like in them mind. Them just have a thing of envy in them mind, where them just figure say them see somebody live a life or do something, them figure that them have to be. You don't have to. You understand? Because it's only one Usain Bolt needs them have right now. How much Usain Bolt have? One. And then everybody can be Usain Bolt.
Yeah.
You understand? So, as I said, there is people who born specifically to do things in life.
Yeah.
Who came here for a reason, to play a certain part and to play a role, just like the herd, with the coordination of the herd. So everybody cannot be the same thing who they figure that every man want to be. No. So who go buy the record? Who go support the part of the business?
Mm.
If you get the whole thing, what I'm saying.
Of course, yeah.
No, you have every DJ personnel what I know right now, mostly like in New York, in America right now, right? Every DJ want to sing. All Jamaica that me hear them say every DJ right now I play on the radio want to DJ and want to sing and do them own music and all type of thing. Them now gonna be it's ridiculous. Me I tell you, this thing is ridiculous, right? Because I just for the music alone, I'm gonna play.
Yeah, he's got time.
No, but better. And who you think started? Who you think started? Is the youth and them told them material? From two of the material. Try a thing, I try to the material and try a thing in it. You understand what I'm saying?
Made a bit of money from it.
Eh?
He made a bit of money from it.
Yeah, he make money out of it. He made enough money outside.
I understand.
Yeah, I mean, he make a whole heap of money. But that's just the whole thing. What I'm saying is like, come on, no, them need for be realistic, man.
I need you to, and I don't cut you short, but I want you to explain something to me. And I want you to explain this because I it's along the same lines of what we're talking about now. Listen to this.
Yeah.
I'm going to play the entire thing, okay, ladies and gentlemen. I want you to listen keenly, and then Conroy Smith is going to explain himself.
Yeah. It's my time now. Whoa. My time to shine now. Yeah. It's my time now. My time to shine now. Yeah, yeah. Excuse me while I'm speaking, you're interrupting my conversation. It's been too long, still I'm hearing the wrong information. Causing me pain and reckless confusion. Erupting the truth, the love of the youth here in creation. It's my time now. My time to shine now. It's my time now. Lord, my time to shine now. Yeah, yeah. And Capleton, Ninja Man, Beanie Man, what you're thinking must be intoxicated from that energy that you're drinking. Hey, sister, my brother, did you know I was listening? I can hear all the things that you're saying. It's my time now. My time to shine now. Whoa. It's my time now. Yeah, yeah. My time to shine now. Danger. Yeah, yeah. You wanna live dangerous. It's my time now. Yeah, yeah. My time to shine now. It's my time now. My time to shine now.
Excuse me while I'm speaking, you're interrupting my conversation. It's been for too long, still I'm hearing the wrong information, causing me pain and reckless confusion. Interrupting the truth, my love for the youth here in creation. It's my time now. Yeah, must be my time to shine now. Put down the cup that is smoking. It's my time now. Stop the wrong thing to the youth that you're teaching. It's my time to shine now. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. It's my time now. Think about the thing you're saying. My time to shine now. I'm hurting. It's my time now. I just don't like the things. I just don't like the things. You're my time to shine now. It's my time now. My time to shine now.
That is powerful.
Yeah.
Now, my first question to you is, the second chapter in your career, has that started to take off? And second, explain this particular track.
Repeat that again. The first that you was breaking up just now.
Look, my first question to you, the second chapter in your career, has it taken off now, or is it starting, or is it going to be taking off anytime soon?
Well, at this point in time, yeah, I felt a little. It's in the air. The spiritual movements of what it's on the verge of happening, because I'm getting a lot of response and a lot of support and a lot of promoters calling about tours and stuff like that. So you know, I feel 100% positive now that, you know, everything what happens to me back in the past, it happens for this reason. You know what I mean? Because through the years, I've grown and educate myself, and a lot of research I've done pertaining to life itself, and you know, I've learned a lot of things through bad experience, you know, bad decision, bad management, and you know, I've gathered everything together right now, and I think it happens, as I said, God never wrong. God always make anything that happens to any human being here on the planet, right? And it happens in the context or the will of God. It happened for some reasons. You know what I mean? And I think that I don't have no regrets, the fact that whatever happened to me happens. You know what I mean? As I said, if certain things never went down, you know, I might, who knows what would have happened to me.
Explain that last acapella that I just played.
Well, the song itself it comes from within the type of music what the youth deliver to the children here. Because as I said, I think I had that responsibility. My children are here on the earth. If you get the whole thing, I bring children here. I have 19, 20 children I brought here on this place, and I think that I owe them that obligation to protect them from the things people just want to force upon them. You think that they have to, are supposed to be seeing or listening to. You know what I mean? And we all do, as the elders. You know what I mean? Because as I said, as long as all human beings can identify the right from the wrong, there'll be no excuse or explanation. So I think music is love, and music is a powerful tool and a powerful weapon, right? Even more than a gun or a nuclear bomb or a dynamite or whatever to hurt a person physically. Music can destroy a whole existence. The powers of music, right? And if it's in the wrong hands, it can do wrong things.
And are we saying that some of the key players are giving up mixed messages?
Exactly. So this song, I think I did it because I feel that I want them to know that, yeah, of course, I'm listening. And the things that I'm hearing, I'm not pleased of it. You know what I mean? And I am a part of the growth of from the 80s, yeah, where the music really got interesting. You know what I mean? I'm a part of that era. And I contribute a lot to the success of the dancehall to where it reached.
Do you feel valued?
Yeah, feel valued. In what terms would you
As a contributor to what you just said.
Oh,
Feel valued, that people are valuing the work you put in. Because from where I'm standing, from what I've seen, I remember when you came into the music business to where you are now, and to me it's like, you know, Conroy Smith name is trying to be etched out, like they're trying to scribble your name out. You know? It's like, well, yes, Conroy Smith has done all this incredible works, but I don't see people giving you your respect.
no, you're right. Because I'm not a push around person, right? And a lot of them know they can get to use me. You understand what I'm saying? And people, if them can't use you, them don't want to be a part of your contribution or your production. If a person figure say them, there's something in it for them. You know what I mean? And as I said, I like it like that because I know that the bad elements cannot affect me because I'm not gonna be a part of it. No matter how much money a man have or how much money you think you can offer me, right? If there's more than what I turn down and a lot of money I turn down in our bed. If you over what I'm saying. Because there's certain money is not good to spend. If you feel what I'm saying.
I do.
Because if the money is blood money, I don't want it. I don't want that to spend. So a lot of producers and promoters cannot call me about nothing, about no job or nothing at all. Because, hey, I don't want your money that.
So your experience has really accelerated your maturity.
Yeah. As I said, I came here on the earth with nothing. I came here with nothing. And I'm leaving with nothing because no human being can take nothing with them. When the day for them expiration date. Nothing you can take with you. The only thing you have right now on this planet is your soul. And I'm not losing that for no human being or nothing, not in my own children. And as I said, there's a lot of people, but negative elements and negative force that came along and up on the chop. When them see the chop start move from in my time, and I recognize these things and I step aside because I did not want to be a part of it. You understand? And I know my works, and I know what I've did, and I know what I have, what even I still have to offer to the community of Red. And no matter who now want to mention me or how they want to mention me or introduce me or whatever they want to do, it don't hurt me and it can't hurt me because me name Conroy Smith. And my blueprint is there, stamp, sign and seal. Because it's only one Conroy Smith you have in this lifetime.
Say it again.
Only one Conroy Smith you have in this lifetime. So, as I said, there's a lot of this. As I said right now, it look good right now to me because the material that I'm no, alright. This is something I really want to share with the listeners. You see, in the 80s when I started and realized that the digital era started and that type of rhythms came along, and it gotten competitive with between me. I mean, it was so exciting to the rest of entertainers, right? With matter like with Sanchez and Pinchers and Courtney Melody, singing melody, all these Mikey Melody and other artists, Carl Meeks and Colin Roach and you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Super Black, Padan Tony, you know what I mean? Little John, Michael Palmer, Wayne Palmer. It was such a beautiful, to me, but I'm so emotional based on how we used to perform and we used to compete with each other.
Yeah.
Right? Me and Ninja Man was really the first time that really get out into the public with this competing thing. Like on stage, it was me and Ninja Man, right? And then that's how me and him because when I started tour Jamaica, he was a part of my crew. Ninja Man, Courtney Melody, Lady Chi, right?
Yeah.
Which is Lady Chi, my baby mother. She we have a child together. And
G, okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
You understand what I say? And Ninja Man and me, he used to travel with me and shows down in the countries and stuff like that. I remember many times me and him compete and me a sing and him a DJ. And me I sing some wicked things about him and him a DJ some wicked things about me. And the crowd I get hype and you know what I mean? That's how it really started. And then that's when the producer now for Sting, Len, he saw the opportunity and jumped on it.
Okay.
You understand? So that's how he came with this for the hard way entertainment clash.
Okay, I'm with you now.
Because the first one ever in Jamaica was 1988. Right? And that's how Len came with that idea. Because Courtney Melody walk on the stage, walk on me on a big stage show, ConroySmith-Live in Orchard.
Right.
He walk up on the stage and like me and him start compete and him sing my own song for me on the stage. Him sing Dangerous. Just imagine a man go up on the stage and sing. The boy said, him said, because I mean, me and him are two to two, we are singing. He was singing, me to we are singing. But all the songs we're singing at the time was original things. With us with us what them would call it, freestyle.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And we are freestyle and I sing things. So I think I sung a song where the crowd lift to the fullest, and it's like him feel like say yes, him done. The man draw, the man say, Conroy Smith, we know you never remember that song. The man sing danger. I bust the place in my brother. I tell you the when the man sing the dangerous, mash me up, you know. And I'm never mad with him. I might carry him coming out. We go back to Kingston and we are laugh and me I hug him up and I say, boy, I see you. And we are laugh and even the night at Sting.
Yeah.
After we came off of the stage and we was backstage. The whole of we backstage have fun and a laugh and pinch son just break down because he was crying. You know what I mean? And that show they had Pinchers as the favorite because why? The promoter he was Pinchers' manager.
Okay.
You understand? So the show, alright, listen up. The promoter came to me, right? And came to me and all of out of 4 hours on the stage, you know, it's me, him come to, you know, and tell me, he said, boy, I only can sing 2 more songs. I said, what you mean only 2 more songs? Boy, the time short. You know why? Because I'm me, the only man can take out Pinchers. I one song we sing 1 song. And the song when me singing and me get the biggest encore in the show. Wow. The gunshot on top of gunshot in the back. I tell you. And me why all them things that started to me kind of gun saluting. Because as I said, my promoter, he used to have a lot of police as my bodyguard, and I have police family, you know what I mean, and soldier in the army, so they used to travel with me. Right. So for them, I saw them feel when me sing, them just want to fire them gun. So it's like the man take me off of the show, father, because he realized that Pinchers couldn't with me that man. Because Pinchers, as I said, all right. This is something now where you probably at the first time you're gonna be surprised hearing this.
Right.
You see the song what Pinchers sing, Lift It Up Again?
Yeah.
Everybody come hear me tonight. I want you to hear me tonight. Draw near me. Let me say, lift it up again. And my song, the song name, my brother.
Wow.
I wrote that song. I have that song. That is one of a song I came from. Hello?
Yeah.
That was one of my songs that I wrote back in a month ago.
Right.
Right? Mm-hmm. The promoter named Fatis, Exterminator.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah.
He came from me and Pinchers at Youthman Promotion. Okay. And took us to a studio named Music Mountain.
Right.
Right? To voice. He got this rhythm from the answer rhythm. I think that the rhythm is Jalife rhythm, and he got it from Bobby Digital. Okay. Bobby Digital used to work at King Jammy's studio.
That's right.
Right? So Bobby sell him a cut of the rhythm. So he took me and Pinchers to Music Mountain to voice the rhythm. Right? So Pinchers used to sing like Tenasa
Right.
when he first started, right? Tenasa attacked him one night on Russell Road. Stone Love was there playing, and Pinchers went on the stage and singing. He was singing a song like Tenasa.
Right.
Tenasa rush him and thump him in the face. And I rush and grab on from Tenasa and pull him away. And Tenasa cuss and I say, "Oh, I kill one of them guys. Red Rose are singing on my voice. King Kong are singing like me." So it's like Tenasa mad. Because he said, the whole of them every man doesn't come and sing in that style and thing. So I'm there, I'm my whole hand for them and I reason with them. And I say, Tenasa man, I know nothing that man. Listen man. Hear me man. You're supposed to just go up and shake him man. I mean if a youth to sing like you, I mean him admire you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But two as I said, Tenasa hearted. Tenasa them youth them youth ignorant. So I mean him figure say boy too much people. I try hustling thing, you know what I mean?
Right.
Anyway, Peter Chemist, the engineer youth, he was the one who were boots Pinchers. So Pinchers was trying to sing a song on the rhythm, on the beat. And I'm there listening to him a struggle. Him couldn't sing it, the song. He might try to sing a Tenasa song on the beat and it couldn't work. So while he was there singing, I'm around there writing out the words. I get a piece of paper and write out all of the words. And I stop Peter Kemp and I said, "Well, man, stop him." And I went around the voice in the room. And I said to Pincher, I said, "Listen to me. Don't listen to Peter Kemp." Because Peter Kemp must have boot him up and say, "Oh, sing! I don't want no word, Ravian, all type of thing." And I said to him, "Listen to me. Every man, too much people sing like Tenasa, my yo." Right? And furthermore, the song, you try, it's not working on the beat. And I gave him that song. And I illustrate it. See him like how I just sung it? That's how I sing, go on the mic and I sing it to him. And that's how Pincher sing the song.
Right.
And that's why even if you listen to Pinchers, some people say me and him have some type of familiarities or
Yeah, so that's very true. Yes.
You understand? Because after that, that's how he started to introduce himself. You know what I mean? And when him sing the tune and the beat, Fatis came back. He went to get some food for us and stuff like that. When he came back and he heard the song playing, you know the man done the session. The man tell Peter himself to mix the tune. the man didn't even voice me.
Wow.
The man tell the engineer, say, "Yo, that tune is wicked." And the man done the session immediately. Tell the man mix all the tune and mix. Yeah, which me never feel away because as I said, you know what I mean? It's just me. It's just a love and the greater to be involved in something like reggae music and be a part of it.
I wanna say this to you. We've come to that end of the show, and you won't believe this is the part where I just hate. Where I've got to listen, my bedroom. You have to come back. Come back to my show.
Yeah, no problem, man. No problem.
You have to go. And I did tell you, didn't I? That
you told me.
On trees.
Right. Right.
So you're gonna have to come back, and we'll pick up from where you left off.
Definitely.
And I want to thank you again. Just say something to everybody who's listening to us right now. I'm gonna let you have the last word.
Well, as I said to all my fans throughout the years who support Conroy Smith and still have it in mind to support Conroy Smith. You know what I mean? Merry Christmas, and I wish you a Happy New Year's when it comes. And Conroy Smith here and ready again with classical songs and to show his versatility. As I said, to show people that I'm a real singer here. You know what I mean? And I had a lot of work to be done. So just bear with me until we all can enjoy the moments of reggae music again to the fullest.
1st of January, I want to get you back on my show, and we're going to make it happen on a Wednesday. Okay?
No problem, my brother. No problem.
I will talk to you about that as soon as I come off here. And thank you for coming on to my show. Bless and maximum respect and the highest respect to you every time.
You're welcome every time.
I hope you had fun on my show.
Yes, I did.
Couldn't be otherwise. I assure you, you've been penalized, and I'm about to show you. Take away the strength from you. Now you're imaginable. Your son didn't overstand. Know what he do. Now he's in prison, just like his father too. Don't be surprised, it's nothing new. It's just the way the manipulators do. Take away the strength from you. Take away the strength from you. Take away the strength from you. It's what they do. It's time for the black sisters to open up their eyes. Communicate, administrate, and demonstrate. Couldn't be otherwise. I assure you, you're all being penalized, and I'm about to show you. Over 21 million black young youth man locked up in jail. From Ulster, Sing Sing, Auburn, Batavia, and downstate. From Rikers Island is where they start their tricks and they trade. All the Americans up against colonialism and attack of independence. It's the most hypocritical kind of regime. Oh, it's a shame. Take away the strength from you. You take away the strength from you, yeah. You take away the strength from you. Black woman and child. Every day we're losing you. The devils are using you to sustain its revenue, capitalizing on its plateau. It couldn't be otherwise. I assure you, you're all been penalized, and I'm about to show you. 8,000 years, black people living in slavery. There is no ifs, no buts, no doubts, and no maybe. You need to fight for your husbands and sons from out of jails. Stop falling for their lies, tricks, and their fairy tales. It's a crucifixion going on here in God's name. Take away the strength from you. Take away the strength from you, yeah. They take away the strength from you. Is what they do, yeah.